Log out and log. I hope others it's audible. Yeah, great, great. Yeah, that's great. You can see many of you saying audible. Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay. Fine. That's wonderful. Yeah. So how many of you have attended CHSN, Certified Ethical Hacking course before? If anybody has attended, please type in the chat box. Yeah, no. Okay. And now if you have attended few sessions, okay. Yeah. Mohammed Faiz attended both CH and CS, very good. Anywhere else, it doesn't mean you have to attend here. Yeah. Okay. Fine. That's good. So let us get into the outline of the course, and then we'll talk about the labs, what is covered, and why you should register for this. Let me give a brief introduction about myself. I am Dr. Mohammed Ibrahim, Senior Cybersecurity Consultant, having around 25 years of experience in the industry in networking, firewall, cybersecurity, virtualization, cloud. And I've trained thousands of students across the globe. And I'm with the vision to empower or train, create cybersecurity professionals across the globe. At least I want to reach 1 million cybersecurity professionals across the globe. That's my vision. I'm the founder of IT Expert Training, Ibby Mentorship, and also CEO of Cyber Heals and co-founder of Cyber Heals. Fine. It's just to talk about some of my certifications from Cisco, CIS, VMware, and you have Fortinet, EC Council, and so on and so forth. And also these are some of the experience, real-time experience, handling client, some of the giant companies like White Oil Company, ADNOC, and telecom like Ooredoo, Zain, QualityNet, Mada, Fast Telco, and other banks like Central Bank of Kuwait and other entities, government entities like IKEA, Sidra is the hospital. And I've worked in different vendors, starting from Cisco, Juniper, VMware, Palo Alto, Fortinet, and many more vendors. So I've been also visiting across the globe for projects, trainings, and conferences. So I'm going to guide you through this internship program. Okay. So let me first explain what is this internship program is all about. I would like to know how many of you have heard about internship or attended an internship program. No one? No one has attended? No. Okay, fine. So here, actually, this is not a proper way to say internship, but we wanted to use very close word. Internship is normally given to people who are coming out of universities to give them projects work and in the companies, or give them orientation on the job orientation. So where they get real-time exposure. That's how the internship work. And then then they place them or they hire them. Right? That's how it works. But here we have a different formula where we want to train you on certain important subject in cybersecurity, and also give you with some projects. That's the second part, project assignment. Then we want to place you. That's the three things. Not just give only projects. So we want to train or give some certifications, international recognized certification, because that's something which every industry is looking for. And also that certification will cover almost all the topic related to the practical exposure, what we are going to put you in projects. That's why we have kept this 3 main certification, and then some project work, then placing you in a job. Okay, so it's a kind of we can call it as boot camp plus internship. How many of you attended boot camp? Boot camp is something you have 5 days, sit together, finish the subject. Am I right? 8 hours per day. You go through rigorous training, labs, and you'll finish that and pass the exam. Certain core topic. So we have combined both boot camp and internship. So that's why it was very difficult to name this, but hopefully we'll come up with some new names once we place all those, first batch whom we are going to take. Is it having sound issues? I'm not sure. Can I know from others? Are you really having sound issues? You can put the chat box if you have really any problem with the sound. Maybe you can log out and log in. Yeah. So I don't see people are having issues. Maybe sometime if you have, probably you need to log out and log in. Okay. Or yeah, great. Fine. So this internship program is something where we want to create a boot camp plus some kind of project work so that you can get into placement. Fine. So that is an objective of this program. So it's going to be 3 months training where you will be given these 3 main topics: CH, SOC, and forensic. And then you will be given some kind of real-time case studies. We want to complete 3 months the training plus project, but in case we are not able to complete the project, maybe we'll be extending another 1 or 2 months, 3 months it could be. Till you placed, we would like to give you some kind of project work so that you get more exposure. Then you will be able to place. That is something which you want to do it. So our objective is to get into that 3.5 million job opportunities available in the market. And also all this training will have hands-on labs. Fine. So it's not going to be something theory. We want you to, so theory will be less. Maybe we'll be having some kind of documents to go through, but most important things we want you to make your hands dirty, So you need to practice, not only with the syllabus, maybe we'll go also out of subject. Some of them you need to practice. And also we'll have some kind of real-time project works. And then once you complete both training and project work, then we will immediately start helping you to get placement. So we'll advise you how to prepare your CV, what kind of questions, interview questions you are supposed to expect in SOC, ethical hacking, pen tester, or forensic. So how you should prepare yourself. Maybe we'll conduct some kind of mock interview for you to help you. And then you will be able to place, until you place. Maybe it may for some people it may take within 3 months or 4 months. Some people may take 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, but we will support you till you get placed. Right? It depends upon how good you are able to pick up the topic, how good you are able to answer the interview questions. That's all is going to matter. All right. So that's about our support. Then you have 75%. See what we have done, the course fee, we will see that, but we want to keep this as like a challenge. Like we want to only take 25% of the entire fee and 75% once you get placed, right? So that is also kind of assurance that we don't want to give something, then you pay a lot of money, then you find that you're not able to place, then it's going to be waste. So we don't want to do that. So we want to have only 25%, 75% can be paid at once you place. That's we also will give you one certification CH exams, but rest of them, once you are getting placed, we will be trying to help you to write the exams. So training will be given all three. CH, you will be supported with the exam. The rest of the two, once you're getting placed, we'll be able to support you with the exams for those SOC and forensics. Okay, but only the main criteria for our requirement is, because now the market to easily to place people, they ask 2 to 3 years experience. If you are in networking, Windows or tech support, or any other related IT experience, we can help you to add some bit of security experience. We'll tell you what to tell, how to and update your CV, and then get placed in the openings coming up. But if you don't have any experience, less than 2 years experience, it is on your own risk. It is not that you will not get opportunity, but it is on your own risk. You can join. If you are exceptionally good, definitely there are opportunities. Yeah. So even if you experience, it's at the end of the day, you need to take. We cannot. We will be able to support you, but most of the companies, the one which we are placing, they're asking for 2 to 3 years experience. That's why we have kept the criteria. But if you are not having experience, 2 to 3 experience, we will try to support. Still, it's not that it's the end of the world, because even freshers get job. But you don't have to spend all these 3 certifications, am I right? Freshers, you can just get any one of them and then place and go. So it's all a call, it's all a risk you are going to take if you are not having this experience. And what about people who are having more than 3 years? Like somebody said, I have 5 years, 10 years experience. So when you have more experience also, it's a problem. Let me be very frank. And so we are looking at something where we want to make sure you are able to get into the field. If you are having like 10 years experience, maybe again in your CV, or when we update your CV, probably we can only add 2 to 3 experience in cybersecurity. You got the point? We cannot tell you have 10 years of experience in cybersecurity because you worked on networking, Windows, maybe something else. So how can we make it? So that is also a challenge for you. Even if you have 10 years, 15 years experience, maybe they will consider you as someone as a 1 or 2 years experience in cybersecurity. Maybe they will consider you as experience in IT, but cybersecurity, they will maybe consider you 2 to 3 years experience. Is that clear? If you want to ask anything in this, because it's very, very important. If you don't understand this, then it will be a problem. You got the point? Don't don't think that all of a sudden you can have something different. But if you have more than 10 years experience, I have other ideas for you, where you can go as an auditor, where you can go as a cybersecurity manager. There are some other options which I can help you one-to-one. Okay. So far, do you have any questions? Did you understand what is this internship highlight? I want yes, no. Do you have a poll? We just, I think.
Yeah, it's available. I'll launch a poll.
Yeah, one second. Let me launch. So if you understood, yes, press 1. Did not understand, press 2. Yeah, I want all of you to understand. This is very, very important. If you did not understand, okay, great. 1% didn't understand. So please message me what you did not understand. I'll try to help 2 people. So you can chart. You can use the chat box and type. If you did not understand. So I have 45 attendees. 30 have attended. 1 means you understood what is the highlight of internship, how it is done. 2 means you did not understand. Still, you need more clarity. Yeah. Because before we get into this, is very, very important for you to have a clarity that what is our deliverable, right? So 33 people have asked. Okay. Great. Then, so okay, let me just close it. Thank you very much. So I will again come back. So if the two person who do not understand, please you can type. I have no experience. I am now passed out student. If you are passed out student, as I told you, we can help you, but it's on your own risk. All right. There are companies who are taking up, but at the end of the day, the package will not be that attractive. So it will be, minimum package. And also you need to put more efforts to prove yourself. So if it is a no experience, you're just passed out, but you have that interest and, commitment, then this would be your call. You need to take that risk. Okay. Situation scenario based question. So I'm not able to answer. Okay. After this, can you? Okay. So situation based scenarios, when you get into Kishan Kumar, when you are able to understand, if you prepare well for the CH lab or probably the SOC, you will be able to understand that very well. And also we have interview question bank where we'll try to help you with some kind of questions like how they normally do interviews for 2 to 3 years experience. Okay, so that is how we are going to support you with some kind of situation based questions as well, which will put you into, which will test you whether you have really worked on real time projects or at least whether you have worked on any kind of projects at all. So that will help you. Yeah. So no problem. I have a gap 2018. Again, this it's a kind of a risk you have to take. Okay, 4 years window tech is no problem. 1 year network is 10, 12 interviews till now. I got an exposed a little bit. Very good, Kishore. Yeah. So civil engineering, yeah, that's something which so most of the time we recommend. See, our internship we are promising or we are trying to commit for people with those background, right? Networking, Windows, tech support, IT. But if you're not having IT experience, again, it's on your own risk. Okay, you can join, but we cannot 100% guarantee. So we will try to support. If you are exceptional, you will be able to get. So it's on your own risk. We don't want to give false promises. We want to be very clear because our objectives are very clear. All right. So I don't want to commit something with a civil engineering graduate that I will be able to place you as a 3 years experience in cybersecurity. Sorry, because it requires a lot of understanding, knowledge. So let it be very, very clear. We are very focused. That's why we are only selecting 10 people, not more than that. Because we have in pipeline a lot of opportunities. We know where do we stand and what is required. Not more than that, in this batch. So even though we have almost 80 applications, I'm not sure how many, Tahir?
Yeah, we have around 50 plus applicants.
50 applicants. Yeah, okay. We shortlisted, only selected now 4 and I think 7 now. Another 3 is now in the line. We're trying to do the interview and shortlist. So you need to understand this is not a typical course. So if you are someone who's fresh, you want to understand, join our CH course alone. Okay, don't join this internship. Join a CH course alone or SOC, or we have mentorship program where you can attend, learn experience, then join. So we have different path for different category. Okay, is that clear? Yeah, so you can, Riazuddin, you can do what is there in the new college. You don't have to join this. Okay, this is because this is going to have all experience one. I don't recommend for you to join this, Riazuddin. Let me be very frank. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Great. So we need to be very clear. So I want to again make all of you aware that this is not some. We want to promise something. It's only if you fit into this requirement, we'll be able to help and get into job. We are not fitting into this requirement. If you are joining this course, it's on your own risk. I repeat this. Okay. Fine. So let us see what's covered in ethical hacking. You know that ethical hacking is something most sought out course in cybersecurity. Even they use this for bug bounty researchers. Most of them are ethical hackers. Even pen testing or whatever you do, ethical hacking is the first step. So it covers almost all the topics in cybersecurity, especially offensive, starting from footprinting to enumeration, malware, IoT, SQL injection, cryptography, cloud computing. So it covers almost 20 different modules in detail, 40 hours training. So that is something which we'll be doing. And also we are going to have a lab. Keep it open, iLab for CH and SOC. So
okay, okay, I'll do that. Okay.
Yeah, fine. So that is what you are going to have a practical experience, okay, from iLab. Then what kind of things they are going to cover? The emerging attack vectors. Also, you have like the new labs where you can simulate, brand new. They have created a cyber range, right? So right now we saw iLabs in normal, but in the new pattern, we have something called cyber range where you can practice everything like a live scenario. Somebody was asking that I have been asked to simulate. So here you'll have a live program in iLab cyber range. Okay, and also you have some kind of hacking challenges into in the program part of the labs. All right, modern case studies and thousands of hacking techniques, tricks, and tools will be covered. So this is the whole job opportunities for a CH person who is coming out of CH, different roles. And these are the companies. I don't want to go. And it is also recognized by some of the international bodies, starting from NICE, Department of Defense in US, Malaysia, United States Defense, Department of Defense, and so on and so forth. So this is the salary hacker in US. So same thing you can expect in India also. The ethical hacker gets normally, from the beginner gets from 8 to 10. Then as you have experience, it increases based on your experience and other skill set you have. The second course we are going to cover. So first course will prepare you with all hacking, pen testing, everything. So the roles are defined. Second one, we will cover SOC. As you know that SOC is something very, very demanding. There's a lot of opportunities coming up in SOC. So certified SOC analyst is something which is very, very comprehensive course from EC Council. So it is a facility where you monitor the cyber threat. You understand what is the indicator of compromise. You can also have like a SIM solution, security information and management, event management, right? SCEM we call it. So you can see what kind of events are coming up, why it is happening. So that is what you can do. So as a SOC analyst, you're responsible to collect data and then correlate that and find out is there any issues, if there is any threat, any attack happening. So it's someone like who is sitting in a police control room watching the CCTV camera and telling that, yeah, this is something wrong happening, let us catch the thief. So some job like this, you will be someone who will be monitoring the entire company, organization, or the country, the internet, and then reporting the problems, right? Once you find the problem, then you report, and there is someone who is going to be incident response team. They will analyze and they will give it to the malware analyst team. So there are different roles in SOC. You have something called SOC analyst, where he create use cases and create alerts. The second one is he investigates the scope. So why this is happening? What is the scope? What is the impact if this attack is happening? If it is a real attack, he find out, he declare an incident and give it to the incident responder. Because incident is something is confirmed. Yes, there is an incident, there is a fire, there is a water leakage, there is a electric outbreak. So something which we normally identify in day-to-day life. Am I right? There is an incident. Same way in cybersecurity, they find the SOC people, they sit and monitor and they say that, yeah, there is an attack. It looks like a malware attack. It looks like a ransomware attack. It looks like, a log4j attack. So they log it as incident, and they know that in the incident, they have to say, what is the source? What is the destination? What is the impact? What is the scope? Then they give it to the incident responder. It's someone like the cop, the police cop who is in the field. He has to take immediate action. Yes, I received that. Then I want to take action, close, for example, bring a fire engine, firefighting engine, put off the fire and say that, yeah, I closed the incident. Okay, that is something incident responder. So there are different type of roles in SOC again. So we have like almost 1,300 SOC related jobs. You can go and search. And also they have something internship. They also take people for internship and train you part of that. And that's something which is good. So it is also mapped with National Institute for Cybersecurity Education from US. NICE we call, or NIST we call it. So it is mapped with that. That means security provision, protect and defend, analyze, collect and operate. So it's mainly NIST category, protect and defend, right? Cyber defense analyst. So this is something, a job role. So uses defensive measure and information collected from variety of sources. So you take it from firewall, you take it from the server, you take it from mobile. I collect all the logs and analyze and say that there is an incident, there is a malware, there is a virus outbreak, right? So it's going to be 24 hours course, 3 days, 8 hours per day. So it's going to be security operations center. What is IOC? What is incident? How logged? And incident detection when something happening. How you can use SIM tool. SIM tool is something everybody talks about. So here you will be practically installing a SIM tool and exposed to that. You got the point? So it will be very, very good for you to understand what is all about this SIM tool. Tahir, can you share the WhatsApp group in this so people can join the WhatsApp group? I can see many of them have not joined, not the paid one, but at least the intern group.
Yeah, okay, I'll share the WhatsApp group link.
So please let them join so that we can answer. Yeah, SIMS tools, we have open source tools, and also there is proprietary other vendors tools. We'll talk about that. Okay. So then you have enhanced incident detection and threat intelligence, and how do you respond to the incidents? So that is what is going to happen. So we'll use something with ArcSight use cases, logarithm, QRadar, Splunk, and Windows security and audit trail. So these are the use cases you will be learning it. All right. So this is something which is very good. So please join this WhatsApp group, which Tahir has shared with you. Yeah. So have you joined, all of you? I just want to see program. Yeah, I can see. Yes, that's great. Please join the program. Join the group so that we can even answer if you have missed something. I can see only 4 people, 5 people have joined. Yeah. Okay. So please keep joining this group. Sakelia, thank you. So these are all the things that you'll do. So you know that how demand, if you go and search all these tools, you find hundreds of jobs available, right? So that is something which you want to focus. The third one is we want to focus on forensic, because having that forensic knowledge will also help you to become malware analyst or computer forensic analyst, right? So you know that cyber attacks ranks first among global human cost risk, and also there is 11.4 million cost in cyber crime each minute. That's what is costing. So they're talking about 10.5 trillion annually, the cyber crime cost. All right. So these are the impact. So demand for digital forensic investigators is growing. Even Indian government has recently started this initiative of taking forensic investigators. So you have a lot of opportunities even in cyber crime, police. Even governments, you have a lot of opportunities. Okay, so digital forensic investigators. When the incident happened, you will identify what is happening. You will solve the issues, right? Report. So what is covered? Fileless malware analysis, volatile data, your dark web forensic, cloud forensics, right? Ransomware attack using Splunk will do that. New techniques, anti-forensics, memory forensics. Then incident detection and examination, monitor and detect wireless network. These are all the things which will be covered in this. Fine. That's how we'll be covering. So all forensic you will be able to understand. So what is going to be, if when there is any crime happening, first of all, you will do documenting the crime scene. then search and seizure, am I right? Then you acquire the data, what happened, why happened. Then you report with the facts, collect it and complete with the report. And also you need to preserve the evidence. You don't want anybody to, erase the evidence. So there's something very, very important in cybercrime. So all these things, investigation certainly, we will call it as forensic framework. Tahir, can you take a picture out of it and share it in the group?
Okay, I'll share.
Yeah. So this is something which we are going to really, focus, because not everybody understand, forensic framework journey. Okay. Also, we'll talk about IP theft, right? So how people are stealing IP addresses, starting from a list of details, evidence such as asset ID, host name, right? We'll talk about employees' computer and device available in the crime scene. And then we'll also talk about how, how to isolate the event, particular event, to find out, what are the information you can collect, static and also live acquisition we can do from the memory, other things. So it's all related to investigation process, right? So mainly digital forensic professionals, they will be in e-business, legal firms, you can get into it, law firms, law and enforcement, government agencies, information technology, defense and security, investigation industry, all of them, there is a huge, huge potential, fine? So there are also a lot of companies who are looking for, starting from big companies like Deloitte, KPMG, L&T, Reliance, and PayPal, all of them, fine? So these are all the three courses which we are going to cover. Let us see the job market. Obviously, job market is increasing in cybersecurity. We talk about 3.5 million unfulfilled job profiles, the different roles in cybersecurity experts. The salary is starting from 22 to 32 lakhs per annum. It's a very good salaries, and also different roles: technician, analyst, engineer, architect, responder, malware analyst, manager, auditor. So all of them are different roles, including chief information security officer, CISO we call it. You can go to the top level as you progress, right? So malware analyst is something which they use even in the SOC, someone who work as a malware analyst to understand why it happened, what happened, to detect and understand the malware. So let me tell why we created this internship program or job opportunity, because we ourselves last 6 months have placed more than 15 people, different job roles. Okay, around 15 people in job roles. We wanted to hire people, and we were looking for application security, L2 security admin, and also we are looking at security admin, SOC lead. We were looking for in different locations like Qatar. We were looking for L1 SOC analyst, which you have seen, right? Threat monitoring, SOC analyst, L2, threat monitoring and triage function, which you saw. SOC is the one which we had a lot of opportunities. And also the pen tester and other opportunities, there is a malware analyst, also there is a lot of opportunities. So if you go to our site, Cyber Heals LinkedIn, you follow us. Tahir, share our LinkedIn, Cyber Heals LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You'll keep finding openings. We are keep posting there, right? So we ourselves, we need 2 to 3 years experienced people, and there is a lot of openings. That's why we created this mainly for our company, then also for our clients and our partners. Okay, so that is how we are focusing on 10 people to start with. The good news is this program we are running for last 1 month. Started announcing, filtering. We had interviews. I think people who have interviewed are attending. Am I right?
Yeah, 4 people are attending.
Attending today.
Yeah.
Another 3 people are already accepted to join. So almost 7 people. So we have the thing is we have only 3 more seat to left. So today is the last day. So if you are interested, please ping Tahir, can you share your WhatsApp link here?
Yeah, okay. I'll do.
The course fee, since it's covering 3 courses, CH, SOC, and all the courses, the fee is 1 lakh rupees plus 18% GST. So it's 1,18,000. And what we want to do is, to start with, you only pay the registration fee of 25,000. 75,000 you pay only if you get placed. If you don't get placed, denied, you don't have to pay. That is our promise for you. But we deliver the complete training, right? And part of the training, along with the CEH certification, because we want to do a CEH certification, we will register you immediately within a week. Maybe next, July 1st week, you will be completing the CEH exam. That is what quickly we want to do it. July, we want to do the SOC and CHFI in July, August. September, we want to focus on real-time projects, works, and start placing you by October and November, maximum by December, you all will be placed. That is our plan. Even for our current requirement, we have almost 2 to 3 requirements already in pipeline, and so we probably will prefer to join to position them. Fine. Again, as I told you, you need to match the requirement. If you're not matching, coming from networking, Windows or IT, we cannot help. It may take more time. So please look at that criteria, very, very important. And also you need to commit to this, attend all the classes, do the assignment, do the labs assignment, do the practical, thesis. We are going to give you some kind of practical exposure, do that. So you need to complete all of them. If you don't do that, again, I cannot guarantee, because it's all about putting your effort. Am I right? We can guide you. So if you're not following it up, I'm sorry, we cannot help you. So very, very clear. It's, yes, job is, opportunities are there, but it is about how much effort you're going to put. Am I right? So doing a theory lab, any training provider can do. You can go learn in Udemy, in YouTube, but you hear more about focus, connecting with us, working on certain projects, working on certain assignment, all right, some research work. That is what we want to do. Is that clear for all of you? Okay, so 3 months training, and then you have the kids, exams of a CH. We'll give you CH. As I told you, SOC and CHF will give once you placed, because we don't want to waste your money or waste, amount of money you are going to spend in writing exam. So once we know that you are getting placed, that time you can write SOC and CHFI. Okay, but training you will cover. We'll cover all of them. So recorded content will be at our portal, and you also class analysis. So this is all about that. So we are going to start from June 20. Actually, supposed to start in June 15, but we delayed 10 days because I was on travel, and there is also students who are taking some more time. So the class timing, we initially planned Friday and Saturday, but Tahir, I think what is going to happen is we'll be rushing up because we don't have time. We need to create 40 hours. That will not be enough to complete. So we may advise you, the timing is going to be in the night time. So like, for example, Indian time after 7 o'clock, so that you can finish your job and come back to office, to home. Then we will be probably starting that 7 or 8 in the late night. So no, that is how it is going to be. So you don't have to worry about it will clash with your work. Right? So I may, based on the students, I may start the session even during weekdays, 8 to 10 every day, 5 days a week. The weekends you will be given assignment. So it's going to be a boot camp kind of things. Okay. So that you will be able to focus and get the benefit out of the entire course. So it's going to be 40 hours for CH, 24 hours for SOC, another 24 hours or 20 hours for 24 hours for CHFI. So almost you put together, it's almost 90 hours plus 10 hours here and there. It's going to be 100 hours. Right? So all the classes will be keeping in the night. So it will not clash with your working time. Fine. So it's going to be starting from 7 p.m. Indian time, and then go up to 10 or 11, something like this. And also one condition we have put, we want to keep mainly Indian national. I'm sorry if people are joining from other country, because this, you can be anywhere, but you have to be in Indian, because we have this kids, SE Council, we can only give it to Indians, not outside India. I'm sorry for that. But if you want to learn something for learning's sake, it's fine. But we cannot give you the certifications. Maybe you have to attend, get your vouchers locally, because the cost for vouchers in other countries are much, much higher, double the cost of that. So we have a strict instruction from EC Council not to, give it this things outside India. Fine. So each class, it will be 3 to 4 hours, it depends. I'm trying to, once the students are confirmed, I'll try to have a meeting with them, customize that based on their timing, but it's going to be after 7, maybe after 10 o'clock. So 3 hours weekly, for 5 days, 15 hours. So you'll cover in a month, almost 40 to 50 hours. So 2 months we will finish the entire session. The third month will be more of lab, real R&D, practicals, assignments, something like this. Fine. So monthly, approximately consider you will spend 50 hours. So every day 2 hours. That's something you can work on. Think about it. So without weekends, we are talking about 25 days into 2 hours. It's 50 hours. Or 20 days or 18 days into 3 hours. Whatever way you want to do it. Okay. So now that's all from me. Let me. Tahir, can you open up the audio? Let everybody talk about that.
Yeah, no, they can unmute themselves.
Please. So please go ahead. So, as I told you, we are going to close. We are not going to take more than 10 because our requirement is only 10. Already 7 is there, confirmed. And if you are going to, whatever you want to do, please immediately today book it with Tahir. And probably we are going to have an interview with you. It's not that once you confirm, we will be, onboarding, probably we have to have an interview with our CTO. We have Chief Technology Officer who may be also involved in understanding what you are doing. Our HR will involve because it's almost like a job placement, right? It's not just a training. So if we find that you are not fitting into that requirement, probably we may reject you also. So that's strict we want to have. That's why we had 50 to 60 applications, but we only selected 7 so far. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. If you have any question, please unmute and ask. So how many of you are now, let me just quickly have this poll. How many of you are now interested to join? Maybe just quick poll. What do you think that you are interested? Just 1 means yes, 2 means no. Yeah, I want to just have a quick run through. Already you people who have joined, leave it. I don't, start attending the poll. I just want to see how many of you are interested. Those who have already joined, please do not participate. Because I need to decide, maybe immediately I need to tomorrow schedule an interview and shortlist those people. That's why I'm asking. If you're not interested at all, no problem. That's fine. As I told you, it's okay that maybe you can join some other course. We have a mentorship program. You can join 6 months course where we will explore. And we have also starting only CH. It's like a foundation for cybersecurity. You can also join there. Or probably you can join this course, only attend cybersecurity alone. Okay, not everything else. So that is also a different, not commitment, no commitment for placement, but you can also only attend CH course alone. Okay, that is also, it's possible. Once CH course is done, you can, disconnect. So I have almost 9 people. Very good. Fine. No, different profiles. It's not that 10 requirement as it is in one job. It is going to be multiple job roles. As I told you, it all depends. Now we have almost 3 to 4 openings, but it depends. When we next 3 months, we are expecting there are more offers to come. So package per annum, it again depends. 2 to 3 years experience. They start with minimum 6 lakhs per annum, it go up to 12 lakhs, right? 2 to 3 years experience I'm talking about. Start from 6 lakhs. If you are all versed in that, that's how we are seeing the industry. And if you have more experience, it can go up also. That's it depends upon your experience. Yeah, be it pen tests or yes. Yeah, it depends. If you are already getting good, you can negotiate. We are also going to connect with our client, with our other opportunity. We have 3 or 4 trainers in our team, so they will be coming up, taking up specific subject. Okay, so I'll be starting with CH, but at the end of the day, we'll have other trainers to join me in SOC, in forensic. Fine. Any other questions? It's going to be on, as you said, it's going to be on this weekend, 25th. Yeah, you can only join that, but we cannot, it is not at the end of the day, it is not a part of the internship program. You can join, pay, there is a fees. You can also, for example, if any one of you want to only join CH, SOC, or CHFI, forensic, you can join only the individual course without getting into the full package. But there is no internship project work, there is no job placement assistant from us. So there is all you have to do and then get from the internet and get into jobs. Fine. So can you all message Tahir immediately so that Tahir can connect with you, start talking to you tomorrow? Tahir, can you arrange an interview with them? Whoever I saw that.
Yeah, okay. I'll send the registration link in the group so we can schedule the interview tomorrow.
Yeah, please immediately, because I don't have a time. So let us start immediately. Already students have confirmed, so we don't want to. Job is good. See, at the end of the day, whatever you are going to CH or SOC or pen testing, all of them are going to help in any job profile, even if you're going to SOC, right? Do you know that CH is something which is a prerequisite for SOC? If you have to work in a SOC, having CH knowledge is going to help because you have to analyze the incident, attacks, you have to understand that. So they recommend to work in SOC, you have the basic knowledge of ethical hacking. You got the point? So if you want to become malware analyst, you need a forensic, right? So our job profile mostly is towards SOC and this CH and your forensic is going to help a lot in that profile. Okay. Sure, you can do the pen testing as well. At the end of the day, you have the option. Once you finish CH, you can go to, there is a course for master pen testing course. You can also do that. Why not? Yeah. Great. So let us, please fill the form. Then we will get into that next one. Any other questions? I think people are not able to unmute. If they are able to unmute.
Yeah, they can unmute.
Yeah. Any other questions anyone want to ask? Yeah, do you have to pay first? As I said, only the registration fee. That's something which we said 25%. The rest you can do only after we place. So another 75,000 you can do only after we place you. Fine.
Hi, sir. It's Kishan speaking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. Like after the completion of the course, after paying the full fees, so can I wait for an opportunity where I'll get the job role as a pen tester?
Yes, why not? It doesn't mean that you have to join the same one. You can wait for something which you like, right?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, which is your interest. So try to groom you into that. But maybe immediately we don't may not be having that opening, but we can definitely, try to help you to get into that. Fine.
Thank you.
Sure. That's something which we want to have focus. If you are focused on something, it is always better to have focus in our career. So I want to go to pen tester. Very good. So having all this understanding is going to help you. Just take you to the screen. So what we have is somebody is asking about the fees. Am I right? Let me see. Tahir, can you share also the payment link here? But I think we need to complete the interview before they pay. So don't. Yeah. That's only for the people. So can you see this fee here? Asraful Zia. Okay. So it's around 25,000 plus 18% tax for the Indian government. You need to pay that. So interest will be. Yeah.
The interested students can join the WhatsApp group. So we will send the registration link in the WhatsApp group. So we will be having an interview tomorrow. After that, you can join.
Yeah. Tahir, also send your link, send your WhatsApp link. They can also let them communicate directly.
Yeah, okay. I'll share that too.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. I hope you all enjoyed this session. At least you understood what are the different opportunities available in cybersecurity. And I hope to see you. And Tahir will also show you some kind of lab, once you join. We have a real-time lab, which will help you understand how these are done practically. Fine? Can we close? Basir, you want to ask something? I think you are unmuted. Mania Mayur Kumar, you want to ask something? Mayur. Do you have any question? Rohin. I think you can unmute and ask. No issues. Yeah, very good. If you are a fresher, if you don't fit into this, as I told you, contact Tahir. We have different courses for you, which will help. Fine? Okay, thank you very much. See you tomorrow for the interview. Let me connect with you on one-to-one and get into the next level. Okay?